Hello, everyone. I hope this finds you well. It's time for another inspirational story, and I'm coming to you from the foundation office in Bahama Place. And it's always wonderful to see you, and please don't hesitate to knock on the door and say hello. I always love to see you and talk to you. This story is called The Obstacle in Our Path or Opportunity. In ancient times, King had a boulder placed on a roadway. He then hid himself and watched to see if anybody would move the boulder out of the way. Some of the king's wealthiest men came by and simply walked around it. Many people loudly complained that the king was not keeping the roads clear, but none of them did anything about getting the stone out of the way. A peasant then came by, and he was carrying a load of vegetables. Upon approaching the boulder, the peasant laid down his burden and tried to push the stone out of the road. After much pushing and straining, he finally succeeded. After the peasant went back to pick up his vegetables, he noticed a purse lying in the road where the boulder had been. The purse contained many gold coins and a note from the king, explaining that the gold was for the person who removed the boulder from the roadway. And the moral of the story: every obstacle we come across in life gives us an opportunity to improve our circumstances. And while the lazy complain, the others are creating opportunities through their kind hearts, generosity, and willingness to get things done. And we know here at Westminster, and we are grateful that we're the kind of people who use obstacles as opportunities and to connect in a kind way and get things done and stay safe. And we know how hard it is for many of us to abide by these rules. And we appreciate you so much. So, ready for another inspirational short story? Here it is. It's called The Butterfly or Struggles. A man found a cocoon of a butterfly. One day, a small opening appeared. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body through that tiny hole, until suddenly it stopped making progress and looked like it was stuck. So the man decided to help the butterfly. He took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. The butterfly then emerged easily, although it had a swollen body and small, shriveled wings. The man didn't think anything of it and sat there waiting for the wings to dry and enlarge to support the butterfly. But that didn't happen. The butterfly spent the rest of its life unable to fly, crawling around with tiny wings and a small, swollen body. And despite the kind heart of the man, he didn't understand the restricted cocoon and the struggle needed by the butterfly to get itself through the small opening. So the moral of this story is that our struggles in life develop our strengths. And without struggles, we never grow and never get stronger. So it's important for us to tackle all the challenges on our own and not be relying on the help from others. And I know we do help each other a lot here, and we know we're loved and held in this community. And as the story shows, there are still struggles in life that we need to go through to develop our strength. And I have experienced that with my daughter as well, that I was a mother for the first child. I was always there. If anything happened and she had struggles, mom was there to help her and get her through it. And then much, much later in life, I read a story about strong women And what had happened is they had struggles and they had to get through it. And that's one of the things where I learned struggles are important for anyone to go through by themselves. And so we will do that and we will get through it. And each of us doing their part in this time so that we all stay safe. It's just a wonderful thing. And we know it's hard. And we also know we can do this individually, makes us then a strong and healthy community because we're all part of it and we're all going through our own struggle to make the community not struggle. I see you all here in the foundation office or on TV, and I miss you all, and it's great to be able to come to you via this wonderful technology. Thank you all and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.